Wasn't this the man who came to government saying, "We've got a plan"?
Yes, a plan for disappointing the nation.
Well, to prove just how out of touch this government is, new modelling shows that householders are working harder than ever, but earning less than they were before the pandemic. There's interest rates, cost of living, rents, they're all hammering us. No doubt people are feeling the pinch, and yet the government wants us to wait another 5 months minimum before we see any relief at all. I mean, you had to roll your eyes when Anthony Albanese said, we're going to provide cost of living relief in May. And he added this, he said, "I've asked people to look into what we can do." Wasn't this the man who came to government saying, "We've got a plan"?
The truth is that they didn't have a plan then, and they don't have much of a plan now.
Yes, a plan for disappointing the nation. Look, the fact is, James, what are they going to do? There needs to be more. Well, look, we know that they can't just hand out money, because then that there is inflationary and we go around the mountain again.
If you were just to distribute additional cash to people, you potentially make inflation worse and therefore don't help to solve the problem.
There's $300 million for the Electoral Commission to run the referendum. There's $12 million to go to the National Indigenous Australians Agency, money for the Museum of Australian Democracy. We saw from Bridget McKenzie a little earlier in the show, head of a department wearing an activist T-shirt to talk to his staff. Clearly that's a signal that he supports The Voice when he should be apolitical. How concerned are you about this money being used inappropriately?
I'm incredibly concerned because it's taxpayers' money. It's not Anthony Albanese's money.
In order to continue to put that downward pressure on inflation.
If you were just to distribute additional cash to people, you potentially make inflation worse and therefore don't help to solve the problem.
We have seen very, very sluggish real wages. We have seen a fall in living standards. We have seen a fall in productivity. There is a systemic issue in here, in addition to just there being a cost of living crisis. Unfortunately, not dissimilarly to the infrastructure projects, everything has landed all at once. And we have seen a huge fall in living standards. People don't have the same purchasing power that they did previously. And then there are people calling for those stage 3 tax cuts to be cut. Well, that there is actually just getting rid of bracket creep. That is actually just giving people back more of their own money to do with as they please. And I think there'd be some people that would need it for their mortgage. There would be some people that would need it for expenses, which I appreciate can in circumstances be inflationary. And there are some people who wouldn't mind putting away a little bit more of a nest egg if they can, because I think a few people have been sailing a little closer to the wind than they would have liked to.
My mother dreamt of a better life for me, and I hope that my journey in life inspires Australians to
reach for the stars.
When you've got different levels of government taking their sweet time to do whatever, and because, you know, they're busy with, you know, climate crisis and which flag they're flying out the front and all that other stuff, they're actually not doing the things that they should be doing. And then this is why we end up with these monstrous delays.
That's my style. I hope you've noticed that.
Yes, a plan for disappointing the nation.
Yes.
And we need a better government.